Hey guys, what is up? It is Smasher Gaming here. Welcome back to yet another Terraria video. In this video, I'm going to be covering my top 5 Martian Madness items. If you don't know what the Martian Madness event is, it is an event that can happen once the golem is defeated. If you happen to explore both ends of your world, and you happen to spot a Martian probe, you can stand under the projecting light and trigger the event. This event has 7 items, but we're only going to be focusing on 5 because I think that those items are the best. So, without further ado, let's get started. So coming in at number 5 on my list is an item that can help you get around the world a lot easier. And that is the Cosmic Carkey. Now what the Cosmic Carkey is it is a summonable UFO mount that can go at really high speeds. Not only is this a mount that is fast, but this is a mount that can get you around a lot easier. You can use this mount to even fight the Moon Lord alone, without having platforms to help you. Now, the 2 reasons why that this mount is, in my opinion, the best mount in the game is 1, it goes insanely fast, and 2, it just allows you to get around the world a lot better. And that is why it is number 5 on my list. Now, coming in at the number 4 spot is a weapon that can do a lot of damage to a single target or even multiple targets. And that is the Zeno Popper. Now the Zeno Popper only has a base damage of 45, which doesn't sound that impressive. But with the full set of Vortex armor on, the damage goes from 45 to 65, which is a big increase. Now, as you can see with Luminite bullets, you can tell that I'm dealing a massive amounts of damage. And even when cloaked, it still is going to do a lot of damage. Now, say that you're not a good aimer. Use chlorophyte bullets with this weapon, and you'll become an absolute killing machine when it comes to bosses. And that is why it is number 4 on my list. Now coming in at number 3 on my list is a weapon that can deal a massive amounts of damage to a single target. And that is the laser machine gun. Now, with the full set of Nebula armor on, first of all, base damage is 60. But with the full set of Nebula armor on, it will do 81. Now, as you can see, it is a rapid firing gun that slowly fires for a period of 2 seconds. And the longer you hold down the button, the faster the weapon will fire. Now, as you can see, against this single target, it does a massive amounts of damage. This weapon right here can melt a single target. Most notably, this can melt Duke Fishron in a matter of seconds. So the good thing about this weapon is that it has insanely high DPS and it's not that hard to aim. But the cons are mainly its high mana usage and inaccurate shots for the first couple of seconds. Still a really good weapon, and that is why it is number 3 on my list. Now coming in at the number 2 spot is a summon item that will greatly increase your chances of taking out large amounts of enemies. And that is the Xeno Staff. Now, the base summon damage of this weapon is 36. But when having the Stardust armor on, it goes to 63, which is a huge jump up. Now, as you can see, there are many UFOs that will pop up. Now, the great thing about these UFOs is that their attacks will never miss their target. No matter how fast the target can possibly go, their attack will never miss. Basically, this can melt a single target. Probably the most notable target that it can do a lot of damage to is Duke Fishron. So that is why it is number 2 on my list. Now, before I get into the number 1 spot, I want to give 2 honorable mentions. The Electrosphere Launcher is an amazing weapon that fires rockets and has an area of effect after firing that lasts for, I believe, 5 seconds, and it can deal a massive amount of damage. Now, the anti-gravity hook is such an amazing hook. As you can see right here, you can basically control the direction that you want to go. So, it's an amazing hook. Now, for the number 1 spot. Now, coming in at number 1 is a sword that can absolutely dominate before you fight the Lunatic Cultist and the Pillars. And that is the Influx Waiver. This sword is the best sword in the game before you defeat the Moonlord. Now, as you can see, it has a similar attack to the Terrorblade. But the interesting thing is that once you hit a target, it has a chance of bouncing back to the target again. Now, the base damage of the Influx Waiver is 110. But with a full set of solar armor on, that jumps it up to 145, which is honestly amazing. Now, as you can see, it does shoot projectiles relatively quickly, and this can be good at taking out hordes of enemies. So, if you guys enjoyed this Terraria Top 5, hit the like button down below. And if you are add-on new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And be on the lookout for a Terraria stream tomorrow. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!